we have missed. I'm doing the In the Hoop Crochet Hook Roll from, where is it from? Kreative Kiwi. This one I've already done. I am doing another one. 5x7 with cutaway. You load the body part into the machine and it does a tack down, a placement. Put your fabric, then you run the tack down, and then you have the placement lines for your 8x10 that is folded in half. Okay, it is taped down, and it is, the folded edge goes to those little lines that are right here. You can't see them now because they're covered up. I'm going to place it back into the machine and run the next step. So this is step 3. I chose the body that has, I think, 3 larger placements. The first one I did, I chose it to where it had all even placements for crochet hooks. I'm going to let it finish and then I'll come back. Okay, so it is finished stitching. You will see a notch right there. And this is where you will put your ribbon. I'm going to get that all done and then we'll come back. Okay, so I have the ribbon in there. And if your ribbon has a front and back, mine did, you want to put front to front. That way this part is the back, and you want to center it on that little dot. Tape it down. Make sure that you take this out of the way, and then we have to add the backing, so I'm going to get that done. Okay, our backing is secure with tape, and we put the right side down, and then we're going to put it in the embroidery machine. And we're going to run step 4, which is the last step for the body part. My machine is a Brother PE900. I've only had it since mid-May of this year. Okay, we are done, and I will look at the notes and see what we have to load as far as embroidery file and what we have to load for our hoop, because we're going to have to rehoop now for the other part. I do use my Cricut to cut fabric, especially whenever it's for basic squares. It just makes life easier. So our directions say to carefully trim back the stabilizer to the stitching line, which I did. That helps reduce the bulk. Next, we're going to trim back the fabric, leaving a 4th seam allowance. Clip around bottom corners and turn right side out, and then iron flat. So I will do that, and then I'll come back. So I have trimmed everything, a 1/4 inch seam, turned it over, got it all ironed out, and then we have to 5x7 hoop with 2 layers of water soluble. I think the first time I used tearaway, but I'm going to try the water soluble. And we have to load the cover one, this one. Okay, my hoop is in. We're doing the tack down stitch for placement. Okay, so the top fabric is secure, and then you turn your hoop over and put the last one and tape it down good. I use painter tape. It does okay. I try not to stitch into the painter tape because it's a pain to get out. I think they do make a better tape. I think I've seen somebody use maybe paper tape. I'm not sure. That's another day. And then we will put it into the hoop, into the machine, I'm sorry. Okay, number 2 is finished. Removed from the hoop, and you want to trim around the fabric on the front and the back. Now, step 3, we're joining both pieces together. My machine's already at the lowest speed it'll go, so there's that. Okay, I will come back whenever I have the top in its right position. Okay, instead of doing step 3, I want to do the crochet hooks, and I want to do it while it's still in the hoop. So I backed out. I will come back later and do number 3 and attach my top and bottom. So I'm going to go to the crochet hook file, and which I think it should be good. I'm just moving around, making sure everything is centered, and it looks like it's centered. Embroidery. Okay. Let's see. Does a line around it, so I know that everything is centered. So whenever I go back to the other one, I will be okay. Yes. We will come back whenever it's done. Okay, so it is finished. Now I'm going to back out. Okay, go back and find the other one. Just right here. We were on number 3, so I'm going to hit this button right here. Go 1, 2, we're on number 3, and hit OK. And that's going to be our tack down for the front and the back. Now I'm going to get that all together, and I'm going to have to do it different than what her instructions say, because I went ahead and did the embroidery of that, and I meant to do it whenever I had just the first layer, so that whenever I added the second layer it would cover it up, but I forgot. Oh well, it's for my daughter, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll come back once I get everything attached. Okay, I wanted to show you, so I have to place mine backwards, which means that goes down. I think in her instructions it's the other way around. But what I'm going to do is You can see my little line from that. I'm going to push it up just a little bit from the other line, and I'm going to secure it with tape. We'll come back. Okay, it's back in the machine. It is all taped, and we are going to run stitch number 3 from the flap file. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, but the file looks like that. Okay, so we are on step 4. It's going to do the satin stitch all around. I did trim a bunch that was left over. There was a lot hanging, and there's still blue tape in there. I really need a better type of tape that comes out better, because sometimes it pulls the stitches out, and I didn't want to do that. I hope the satin is going to cover that. On the other one I had made, I think I put it together on my sewing machine. I don't think I put it together with the embroidery machine, but we shall see. So we're going to run the satin stitch, and it looks like that. So we shall be back. So it's on the last part of the satin stitch, and I don't know if you can tell, but we are coming apart at the seams. Next time, instead of the water soluble, I will use this. I got this at Walmart in the painter's aisle. It's just plastic. I think it was either 2 mm or 3 mm. I use it to make bag tags, and I usually double it because I think most people use 4 mm. And that it did not cover up enough. I probably would have been better letting it do its thing and then taking it off to my sewing machine and attaching it that way. But, you know, I'm still new. My daughter knows that, so she'll still love it. But we'll be back when it's done. Hopefully it doesn't come off and mess up. Okay, we are done. It managed to stitch beautifully, even though it's coming off right here. I think all the little black pieces of fabric are showing through. I should have used this. It's got bumpy on this side. You put this, it has glue, you put it on, you iron it on to the back side of your fabric. It's kind of like Heat and Bond light, but not as stiff, and it keeps your material from fraying when you have to cut it. I will try to get everything that I used linked. This doesn't give much information, but you know. So let me get it out of the hoop and we will see how it goes. Okay, so I took it out of the hoop and I trimmed it as best as I could. But it looks good. Maybe if I do it again, 3rd time's a charm. Hope this helps someone, because I know that I had a tough time following the instructions. Went looking for a video, couldn't find anything. So hopefully this helps somebody. Thanks. Bye.